Hello everyone, so welcome back to a new video. For today's video we have a special guest that you will see on the next clip, and as you can guess by the title, it's my sister. Her name is Marina and she's gonna help me pick the books that I'm gonna read. So without further ado, I will just leave you to the video where she chooses from my port TBR the books that she wants me to read. So yeah. Hello. Bueno, voy a mirar esto. Bueno, porque se lo recomendé yo, obviamente, y ahora nosotros sí que los voy a mirar.
Lo que sale en la cámara.
No, ahora mismo no se le ve. Pero si se pone, ahora sí, ahora no.
Este puede ser. No, pero este tiene buena pinta, ¿eh? Es que yo quiero llegar al de coloritos.
El de coloritas.
A ver. Sí. Hola. Este tiene muy buena pinta. Como que a crossgel. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué está pasando? Vale. Tienen todos muy buena pinta, pero... Bueno, estos tres los que más me han llamado la atención. Pero este, porque es muy chulo. Este y este.
Vale. Gracias. Okay, so I assume that by now you have watched the clips of my sister choosing the books that she wants me to read, and yeah, I have them here. I have Dolores Redondo, El Guardián Invisible, or The Invisible Guardian, the English translation, and yeah, this is the mystery thriller series that is based on my province, in a forest and the villages in the north of my province. So I'm really excited to get to these. I'm finding that I'm really enjoying reading books that are set in places that I know. So I don't know, it's just I can compare it to reality on how I experience life in reality and then how it's portrayed in the book. So yeah, I found that really satisfying, I don't know. So yeah, we have this one. And then she loved this. She loved these. She first was attracted to it by the straight age, and then she read what was it about here, and yeah, she found that very interesting. So she wants me to read Aref Juan. So who am I to say no to my sister? I also want to read Aref Juan Caravasis as soon as possible. I think this and Yellowface are the only books that I have to read to catch up on all her published books. And I think she has also written some part of a book about dragons that I also want to read. But yeah, I'm really excited to get reading these books. So without further ado, see you in the next clip where I hopefully start one of these books. Bye!
Hello everybody, excuse my voice, I just spent a weekend away with my friends and we went out and the music was really good, so screamed a lot, but yeah, as you can see it's a bit rough, but I wanted to update you on this because I finished this before going on the trip. So like last week, well, today's Sunday, so last week, not last week, this week, I think I finished this on Wednesday. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday. And I started the next one that my sister told me. It's a catabasis, and I'm right now on page 114. But I wanted to talk about a bit about this one first. I really like this. I really enjoyed the plot and the mystery because I was invested in it. I wanted to know who the killer was, what was happening, who was killing all those girls, also what was going on in the characters' lives, because there's a lot of backstory to the characters, and I was really invested in that. And I think it's a really good plot, and the characters have a strong base, and they're like not very plain. They have a lot of layers and a lot of history behind them, and there's also an ambience of like witchcraft, which I absolutely loved. But I didn't really enjoy some parts on how it was written because it feels a bit unedited. I think I said this in a previous video where I was reading this book. Some parts feels like too repetitive, and I don't know, with brusque changes of suddenly they were talking in a tavern, and then the next paragraph is random character just going on a walk and diving into his thoughts. So it's like, what is going on? The continuity was not great. The narration sometimes was not great. And there were also some phrases that were not cringy, but something that it was like, we don't use that anymore and we don't say it like that. So it was a bit strange because it felt a bit unedited, but the plot was good. So I finished the book, and I will be reading the second one and the third one because it's not open-ended as in the main mystery of this book gets resolved, but there's an opening for another mystery for the next book. So I will be reading that. Now, my opinions on catabasis. I don't know why there's a lot of haters of this because so far I am having such a good time with this. Maybe it could be because I can relate to Alice and Peter because I wanted initially to do a PhD, and I know how academia works and how competitive it is and how difficult it is to get a job in that. And I feel, I don't know, connected to that. And I also, I don't know, I'm enjoying the philosophical discussions, and I really like that Arif Kwang explains them to you because most of them I don't really know of them. So enjoying it a lot actually. And I also like the banter between them. I really like Peter. I think he's a really good character, and he's lovely, at least for now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep reading this right now, and I will see you when I finish the book. So bye. Hello. So I'm finally done with Catharsis by R.F. Kwang. I literally it did not take me too long, so I don't know why I'm being dramatic about it, but yeah, I'm done. So yeah, which means that I'm done with the two books that my sister picked up for me to read back in October. So she has been waiting 2 months for me to finish this video. Sorry about that. Here it is, finally. I already gave you my thoughts on this one, I think. If not, I'm gonna summarize it very quickly. Really like the plot, really like the mystery. I was invested. The narration, the writing style felt unedited, did not like that, but it hooked me up enough for the next book in the series. I will read it. I will be reading that. Yeah. Now for Catabasis, I can tell you what I liked and what I did not like. Overall, I really enjoyed the book. Okay, I give it 4 stars, and though I think star ratings don't really define, I don't know, the quality of a book. It can be a bit misleading. I prefer just giving you my thoughts because my taste is different to your taste, obviously. So what I can be saying with a 4-star rating might not be what you say with your 4-star ratings, you know. So first of all, I really like R.F. Kwang's writing style, but this book was
too non-linear narrative for me. So I felt like it was too many times that we went forward and then backwards again and then forward again and then backwards, and it was a cliffhanger, and then we went backwards again. I was like, please, can we move on? So I felt like the pacing was a bit wonky, but it was salvageable because both timelines were interesting. So I was like, okay, it was a bit fragmented, but I was interested in both. So it wasn't enough to put me off the story, throw me off the story. But yeah, then the characters as usual, morally grey, love that. I love Alice. Alice is a train wreck. My poor girl is spiraling throughout the whole entire book, and I love that for her. I am so sorry about her, but I love her. I don't know, I just I find myself quite sympathetic towards these types of characters. I don't know why. I just love them. So yeah, I really enjoyed Alice and her internal conflict, and I felt like we were also spiraling with her because we spent most of the book inside her head. I think maybe that is why also the narrative is very forward backwards, because we are inside Alice's head and how she is processing everything and how she overthinks everything. My number one overthinker is here. My poor girl. I felt you. Yeah. So yeah, I loved Alice, and Peter was also a really good male character. It was not your usual male character, and there's a point in the story where you discover why he is the way he is, and it makes a lot of sense, and I think it wraps up like his personality really good, really well. And there were also secondary characters which I really loved. Not gonna say names because I don't want to spoil anything, but there were also very interesting secondary characters. And the journey through hell, I just love that. It was really dense, and it had a lot of metaphysical and philosophical references, and I caught some. I didn't catch most of them, so I was eager to learn more about them. And this is why I just love reading Aleph Huang, because I always learn something new after reading a book of hers. To the people that say you cannot learn anything reading fiction, just pick up a book, any book, you will learn. I promise you. Even if it's just, I don't know, empathy and how to live, common sense, I don't know, you will learn something. And if you want to learn more, you can also pick more academia books, but fiction that also teach you things about academia, like real life academia. But yeah, anyways, I really enjoyed it. So I can say that my sister was successful in choosing these two books for me. I think I cannot go wrong with Aleph Huang, because so far I've loved and enjoyed everything that I've read. The only book that I haven't read by her is Yellowface, and I plan to read it this month, and so I can catch up in all of her novels published. So yeah, and I will be continuing this series too, not this month but next year. Yeah, so thank you to my sister who participated in this video. Really loved the books that you made me read, and thank you so much for watching. And I'm sorry it took so long to film it. Anyways, yeah, I have no more to say. Thank you for being here, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content and if you want to see more of it. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.